Hare Krishna, welcome Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome
Hare
you all.
Krishna.
Yes, Mate.
Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji. Actually, my video was not getting started, so I joined from phone also. I'll just leave.
Okay, no problem. Yes, Salome Mataji, very beautiful background. You're driving back home.
Now again, I'm not. Can you see my video, Mataji?
No.
No, no.
Mataji, I'm not able to hear you. I think Salome Mataji is talking. Hare Krishna Mataji, I'm here, yeah. Yeah, it's home time now. Some days I'm fortunate that I get home early and then I can join you from home. I just left the office now on our way home, driving.
No problem. It's all good because it looks like as if you're dancing because your background is with the as if it's like a temple. You're dancing in the temple.
I miss the Lordship so much. You know, Prabhupada says all Vaishnavas must go to Vrindavan at least once in their lifetime. And it's a trick, Mataji, because when you go there once, you are addicted and you can't stay away from Vrindavan. So, I went there in July this year and I'm going again in March. So I miss them so much.
Wow. Please pray for all of us also.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mataji. And I thank all of you for blessing me with this lovely nectar and the knowledge, you know. I savor every second. And if I can't join, I'm like so sad, you know. So thank you so much, all of you, Mataji, for
all thanks
teaching
to
so many good lessons.
ICF
and
the speakers. So a wonderful speaker waiting for us. Sachisundari Devidasi Mataji here. Mataji, over to you. Do you want small kirtan to be done and then you can take over? And then we need your last 10 minutes so that we can have a Damodarashtakam so that everybody can offer ghee lamp to the Lordship. Yeah.
Okay. So, we have to do Damodarashtakam at the end.
Yes. We have a singer. She will share her altar also. And she will sing for us Damodarashtakam. And everybody will be ready with the ghee lamp. So you have logged in with the 2 IDs.
Yes, Mataji. Because my laptop video is not working. What should I do?
Video is not working.
Yeah.
Okay. No issues. So it's just 2 shlokas. So what you can do is you can read. Yeah, no problem.
I will share the screen on a laptop.
Okay.
Only thing is I'll just check.
Okay. Manisha Mataji, Sindhu Mataji, anybody is logging through laptop? Anybody logging from laptop so that they can share the screen for us today? No?
I'll just check, Mataji. I think. Let me see.
तुम्ही दिसतायत आम्हाला. Sindhu Mataji, till the time Mataji is settling, we can have Kirtan for just 2-3 minutes, please.
I think nobody has logged from laptop, it seems.
Yeah.
And I'm
Mataji,
not share.
If you want, I will share the screen. So what you can do is after Mangala Charan, you read the shloka, read the purport, and then you can take over. Yeah?
Yes, Mataji. Okay. Thank you so much, Mataji.
No problem. Your shloka number?
10,
10 and 11.
Yeah, 10 and 11.
Okay, fine. No problem. So you can start with Jai Radha Madam for 2-3 minutes. Yeah?
Yes. Just 2 minutes, Kirtan.
Yes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठदे श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। Hare Krishna, I welcome you all for today's session. Let us start with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna all. I seek your blessings so that whatever I speak is in the Guru Parampara and for the pleasure of the Lord.
We can see you in 2 cameras.
Yes, Mataji.
We can see you with 2 videos.
Yeah, that's what I am also wondering. What should I do? Should I log off from?
Yeah, from one of that you can log out because I'm sharing the screen, Mataji.
Okay. I just switched off that video, Mataji.
No problem.
Yeah. Now I think it is okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So let us start with today's verse. We are in 10th canto, 10th chapter, and verse number also 10. Yeah. Yes. Who wants to recite the verse?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, go ahead, please.
Yes. Yes,
De,
Cynthia, Mataji.
de, Deva samjanitam ape ante krimi vid bhasma samjanitam bhuta dhruk tat karte swartham kim veda nirayo yataha.
Yes, Mataji.
Translation.
Yeah,
Translation by A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada ki jai. While living, one may be proud of one's body, thinking oneself a very big man, minister, president, or 1 second, Mata, I can't see that. It's a little bit down, Mata, little bit down. Thank you, Mataji. While living, one may be proud of one's body, thinking oneself a very big man, minister, president, or even demigod. But whatever one may be, after death, this body will turn either into worms, into stool, or into ashes. If one kills poor animals to satisfy the temporary whims of this body, one does not know that he will suffer in his next birth. For such a sinful miscreant must go to hell and suffer the results of his actions. Hare Krishna Mataji. Shall I purport?
Let somebody else.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Because
Hare
we are
Krishna.
going to cover only 2 verses today.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
thank you so much, Prabhuji. Yes, Sindhu Mataji, you can read the purport.
Hare Krishna Pranam, Mataji.
Yes, pranam.
Am I audible?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. And 10.10.10, purport by Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In this verse, the 3 words krimi with bamsa are significant. After death, the body may become krimi, which worms, for the body is disposed of without cremation. It may be eaten by worms, or else it may be eaten by animals like hawks and vultures and be turned into stew. Those who are more civilized burn the dead body, and thus it becomes ashes, bhasma samyitam. Yet, although the body will be turned into worms, stools, or ashes, foolish persons, just to maintain it, commit many sinful activities. This is certainly regrettable. The human form of body is actually meant for jivasya tattva jignasha, enlightenment in knowledge of spiritual values. Therefore, one must seek shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. Tasmad gurum prapadyata. One must approach a guru. Who is the guru? Sabde pare nishtatam. Bhagwatam 11.3.21. A guru is one who has full transcendental knowledge. Unless one approaches a spiritual master, one remains in ignorance. Acharyavan Purusho Veda, Chandogya Upanishad 6.14.2. One has full knowledge about life when one is Acharyavan, controlled by the Acharya. But when one is conducted by Rajoguna and Tamoguna, one does not care about anything. Instead, one acts like an ordinary foolish animal, risking his life, mrityu samsara vartmani, and therefore continuing to go through suffering after suffering. Nate vidu swartha gatim hi Vishnum. Bhagwatam 7.5.31. Such a foolish person does not know how to elevate himself in this body.
Instead, he indulges in sinful activities and goes deeper and deeper into hellish life. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Should I read this also, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, so that your explanation will start and then I will get little time for offering my deities.
Okay, okay. Okay. Yes, who else wants to recite the verse? Yes, Chitra Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Deha kimanna dhatu swayam nishekatu maturevacha matu piturva balinaha pretu ragne shuno piva. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Should I read the?
Yes, Mataji, read the translation because this verse doesn't have purport.
Mataji, you will have to scroll up,
Yeah.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. While alive, does this body belong to its employer, to the self, to the father, the mother, or the mother's father? Does it belong to the person who takes it away by force, to the slave master who purchases it, or to the sons who burn it in the fire? Or if the body is not burned, does it belong to the dogs that eat it? Among the many possible claimants, who is the rightful claimant? Not to ascertain this, but instead to maintain the body by sinful activities is not good. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Suguna Vrunda Mataji, you can make me co-host. Maybe it is possible for me to share now.
Yes, Mataji, you are a co-host.
Yeah. Everybody can see, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare. Yes. So, the story of Nalakuber and Manigriv, we have started. Previously, we covered the story of sweet pastime of Damodar Leela. Kartik month is going on, and we saw that pastime of Krishna, very sweet pastime, and now we are into this pastime. And you may wonder that this 10th canto is Krishna's stories, Krishna's sweet leelas, then why Narad Muni is talking about such a heavy philosophy here? Because if you read the purports, previous verses also, and this verse also, 10th verse also, Narad Muni is talking about heavy philosophy. He has not yet cursed Nalakuber and Manigriv, but he is talking about philosophy, hardcore philosophy. So why he is doing so? Because seeing the condition of Nalakuber and Manigriv, he wants to tell them very important point in the life. So that important point is, we are not this body, but we are the spirit soul. So this purport talks about how the body is temporary and how it is perishable. Just a request, those who can turn on their videos, please turn on so that I can also see. Thank you. We'll continue. So there is a pastime of Srila Prabhupada. Once Srila Prabhupada was giving lecture in America, and two ladies came there to attend his lecture, and they were little heavyweight, we can say, okay, overweight, and they were listening to the lecture, and the end of the lecture they went to meet Srila Prabhupada, and they were looking very happy, and they said, Swamiji, we liked this lecture very much. So Prabhupada, and they said that up till now we never have felt such pleasure or such happiness. So Prabhupada asked them, what made you so happy? What you liked about this lecture so much? So then they said that today we came to know that we are not this body, but we are the spirit soul. Okay, so we are tired of having this heavy body, and we can't do anything about it. But now we have understood that we are not this body, but we are the spirit soul. So we are very happy today. So this philosophy, this is the basic philosophy which Krishna tells Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, isn't it? But it is so important to understand. Prabhupada says in one lecture that this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is just the ABCD, but still it is very difficult for people to understand this. That's what it is said in the purport also, that people are behind the enjoyment with this body, isn't it? They don't understand this simple philosophy that we are not this body, but we are the spirit soul. And this body is temporary, going to die one day. As it is mentioned that it may be burnt and it will burn to ashes, or the worms will eat it if it is put into crematorium. If it is buried, then the worms will eat it, or it will become a stool. If the animals like vultures, they eat it, it will become their stool. So that is the nature of this body. It is perishable, it is temporary, but still we love this body so much, and we do all kinds of things to maintain this body. We love this body so much, we decorate this body, and then we to keep the body fit, we do so many things. We go for jogging, we go for running, we go for walking, we do yoga, what not we do for this body. But ultimately, I mean, whatever things we do, but one day a mosquito bites us, and we get dengue or malaria or typhoid, isn't it? So actually, in comparison to the mosquito, the body is big, but still a single mosquito bite, can cause a suffering, can cause a disease to us. So this is the nature of the body. Still we think that we can control our body, isn't it? We can do many things with our body, but actually in the end, what is going to happen is written in today's verse, right? It will be burned to ashes, or it will become eaten by worms, or it will become stool, isn't it? So that is actually the end result of this body, we can say. But still people are in that great illusion of me and mine, isn't it? Janasya mohoyam aham mameti. The people are revolving around this concept only, me and mine, how I can get pleasure by the things around me. Simple thing I will tell you, we nowadays with cell phones, we are taking selfies a lot. So with a group of friends or with a group of relatives, we do click photographs in mobile also, otherwise also. But in mobile, whenever we click selfie, whenever we see that photograph, immediately what we want to see, how I am looking, isn't it? Everybody sees if my photo is good or not. Otherwise, immediately click another one, isn't it? Do you all agree with this? This is a very simple thing. It is not a big thing, but still we have that thing in mind that yes, we do this thing, that immediately we want to see how I am looking. Also, we can say in case of just now we celebrated in Pune temple, we celebrated Annakut festival. How many of you have seen Annakut festival or Govardhan Puja in temple? Nobody? Okay, Chitra Mataji has seen. So you know, Mataji, how things are. Okay, Salomi Mataji has also seen. So how no all the items are put in big baskets or big no big pots, and everything is offered to Giriraj Govardhan, and Giriraj says Anior means give me more, isn't it? So generally groups no generally they give some items to different groups, that you prepare these many laddus, you prepare these many sweets, these many savories, like that it is given. So whenever no we suppose we are our group is given laddus, then whenever we go to take darshan of Giriraj Govardhan, we first see where are our laddus placed, isn't it? We can say this is aham mameti. We are trying to look for my no whatever preparations I have made, no they are properly placed or not, or they are offered or not, that we want to see. This is obviously this is spiritualized, we cannot compare it with material these things, but still it is again we are keeping ourselves in center, correct? And then also we are trying to enjoy with all the things around us. Just we are working for sense gratification only, the body is working for sense gratification. And also to maintain this body, sometimes we do sinful activities also. Like Narad Muni, once he was passing by the jungle, and he saw a person who is, killing animals and robbing people. And Narad Muni asked him, why are you doing all these things? And he said, to earn my livelihood, to maintain my family, to maintain my children, I'm doing all this. And Narad Muni asked him, do you know what will happen? What is the result of this? And this person said, no, I don't know. I don't have any idea. And then Narad Muni preached him, and we know that he became any guesses? Who was he? Huh?
Mrigari Mataji. Mrigari.
Not
Mrigari.
Mrugari, not Mrugari.
What?
He was a robber, and he was robbing people. He was... Yes, Sindhu Mataji, I did not hear you properly. I could not.
No, Mataji, question. I just went out, so I didn't understand what is.
Oh, I said
Valmiki Mataji.
yes, correct. It's Valmiki. Great. I mean, he written Ramayana, isn't it? So then Narad Muni preached him, and he became Valmiki Rishi. But common man, like he was a common man only, isn't it? He was doing all those sinful activities. So the common man doesn't know what is going to happen to this body in the end, correct? And they are not bothered also. That is the main thing. And so for sense gratification, they keep on performing lot of activities. And what is their philosophy is, who has seen what is going to happen at no with the body. So today is the day, just I want to enjoy, I just want to do sense gratification. That is their philosophy. But intelligent man, they think of the future, right? Like actually everybody thinks of their future. For example, a small child who keeps on playing but doesn't study, then parents, they don't leave him just like that. They are behind him so that he should study. No, he should so that he will not suffer in the future, isn't it? So he get good grades, he get good admission in good college, he gets a good job, no, he gets a big house. So for all those things, they make him study in his childhood. So they are thinking of his future. So everybody is thinking about the future. So everyone should think about the future or after death also, isn't it? But nobody is doing that. Nobody is interested in thinking of that thing. And people just say who have seen death and who have seen what happens after the death. So why to bother about it right now? We will just enjoy. That is the thing in their mind. But intelligent man thinks of that thing also, and so he is not no attached to the body. And what happens is, when we identify ourselves with the body, or we identify with the designation of the body, that I am a CEO of the company, or I am a prime minister, I'm an actor, or I'm a very scholarly person. So when we identify with such designations, what happens is pride comes into our mind, isn't it? And due to that pride, we totally forget our constitutional position. We have example of Indra. He is the king of heaven. He is the king of demigods. And when he thinks like that, he becomes proud and he forgets his identity as servant of the Lord. Correct? And our real identity is Jivera Swarupa Hoy Krishnera Nitya Das. We are servant of the Lord. But in this illusion, he forgets that. And Indra is a very big post. We understand that. So he forgets his constitutional position. So once what happened, Indra was sitting in his assembly, and people were praising him, apsaras were dancing, and Bruhaspati came there. We know that Bruhaspati is a guru, spiritual master of demigods. And actually, Indra should have got up and he should have offered respects to his guru. But he was so much engrossed in enjoying in his assembly that he did not pay, he neglected Bruhaspati. He did not pay attention to him, and he did not offer respect also to him. So this all happened due to his pride. And actually, Bruhaspati did not say anything. He just walked away from there. But what happened by that? He took away Indra's power. Okay. And then Asuras, they came to know about this. They attacked Indra and they defeated him. So this is the power. I mean, this is the, we can say, how a person is illusioned when he has pride. When he identifies himself with the position, with the designation he has, he identifies himself with the body, then what happens is such pride comes and it can destroy a person, takes away everything from that person. So we should understand that we are not this body, but we are the spirit soul. There is one more example of King Rahuguna. He was sitting in his palanquin, and the carriers were carrying him. But one carrier was not there, so Jadabharat was around there moving in the fields, and he was a pretty strong and stout. Had a strong and stout body, so they called him to carry the palanquin of Rahuguna, and he came, and he is a devotee of the Lord, isn't it? So he was very careful. When he saw the ants on the road, he would stop and he would let them go. So the palanquin was not being carried out properly, because suddenly he will stop in between and there will be a jerk. So the King Rahuguna became very angry. What is happening? Why the journey is not smooth? So the other people, they said that no, we are doing our job perfectly, but this new man, he is not working properly. So Rahuguna he became very angry and he started chastising him. Now Jadabharat, he kept quiet. He did not say anything. But then he realized that, we see that how great people, great souls, great sages or rishis, they have compassion for the people in general. So Jadabharat thought that no, I should preach him, and so he told him that no, in this life you are king, I am the servant, but in next life it may happen that I will become the king and you will become the servant. So whatever body we have got right now, this is for this lifetime only, and it is not going to last forever. Okay, and when King Rahuguna heard these statements, he understood that this is not a dumb man, but he is a very intelligent man, and he actually offered respects to him, and he became his disciple. So the thing is that uh, here Narada Muni, uh, yeah. So here Narad Muni also is trying to is having compassion for this Nalakuver and Manigriv. We see that how they were intoxicated, and actually they were in the most holy river. They were in the river in the waters of Mandakini Ganga, correct? And that is such a holy river, but still they were so intoxicated that Narad Muni, out of compassion, he came there, and now he is trying to give them this knowledge that we are not this body, but we are the soul, and our real dharma is to be servant of the Lord. And how we can understand this is only through the medium of a bona fide guru. Correct? That also Prabhupada mentions. We should take shelter of Guru. We should surrender unto him. Then only the Guru can guide us and give us this knowledge. So, like whenever Lord also appears in this world, he also accepts a Guru. He also takes shelter of the Guru. Correct? We all know who was Krishna's Guru.
Sandipani Muni.
Sandipani Muni.
Muni.
Correct.
He also, Krishna also took shelter of Sandipani Muni. Actually, he is the supreme Lord. He need not. But to set an example that we have to have a guru. Without guru, we cannot advance in our spiritual life. And that's what guru, the importance of guru. Sometimes people feel that they are intelligent and they don't need any guru, but that is not the case. There is one story. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to say this story. There was a king kept a king used to maintain a group of monkeys to entertain his sons. Okay, and the monkeys were fed with sumptuous delicacies every day. And the leader of the monkeys was he was an old monkey, and he used to guide them. He used to teach them good things. And in the king's palace there was a herd of sheep also, and little princess, they used to ride on them for fun. And some sheep, they were fond of stealing food from the palace kitchen, and generally the cooks would be forced to beat them, and sometimes they would they would throw a burning stick from the fire to them. So when the leader monkey, he saw this, he understood that the sheep's behavior may in long term result in a disaster for the monkeys. So what he thought, that if the cook beats the sheep with those burning stick from fire, that woolly body of the sheep, they will catch fire, correct? And when this happens, the sheep will start running here and there. And there was a stable, horse stable nearby. So they will enter that, and the whole stable will catch fire, and the horses also, they will also be burned. And now, when the remedy for the burn of horses is uh, uh, this thing, animal tallow obtained from monkeys. So immediately the king will ask the people, ask his guards to kill the monkeys, and he will heal the horses. So he thought this much, and he called the monkeys. This is the situation. So all these things may happen one day. So better, what we have to do is we have to leave the palace and go to the forest. So the young monkeys, they did not listen to this old monkey, and they told, we are getting such nice food here. So why we should go to jungle and just keep searching food and all? And here we are happy, we are enjoying. So we will not go. If you want to go, you can go. So they don't listen to that monkey, and they all stay there. And this old monkey, he tries again and again, but then he goes back to the jungle. And one day, really, all these things happen. One day, the sheeps again, they try to steal food from the palace kitchen, and the cooks, in anger, they throw that fire, burning stick from the fire towards them, and then they catch fire. Their wool catch fire. They go to that stable and say whatever the monkey had told. Same thing happens, and the king orders that the monkeys should be killed, and all of them, they lose their life. So the old monkey is like guru for us, correct? And the younger monkeys, we are like those disciples who don't want to listen to the guru. Okay, and we can see the result. Then what happens if you don't listen to the orders of the guru? What happens is the result in front of us. So that's why, and then that's why Srila Prabhupada tells that if we don't follow the orders of the guru, then we will be entangled in this cycle of birth and death again and again. Mrityu samsara vartmani means we'll be suffering again and again, again and again. Correct? So that's why when we surrender to the guru, and when we follow his orders, then automatically what happens is we understand that we are not this body, but we are the soul. And also we become humble, and service attitude develops in us, right? So this is in the 6th canto, Chitraketu story is there, and he became Vrutrasur. We all know that story, isn't it? So he was a devotee from inside, but outside he was a gigantic asura. And he started killing the demigods, and the demigods, they prayed to the Lord that we cannot do anything, please protect us. And Lord said that you beg to Dadichi Rishi for his bones, and a vajra made from his bones will only kill this Vrutrasura. So they all went to the Dadichi Rishi, and they asked for his bones. And the Dadichi Rishi said that you are asking for bones, that means it is as good as you are asking my life, isn't it? So it is a very difficult thing. But the demigods, because we know that in this world, everybody loves his life. So nobody wants to give his life for anything. But the demigods, they really intensely pray to him. And then Dadichi also, in that part, Dadichi also tells them the same philosophy, right? Which Narad Muni is telling now to Nalakuber and Manigriv, that this body is temporary, but still everyone is attached to one's body, and they don't want to leave one's body. But ultimately, we have to live that, and that's why he talks about a selfless service. He tells demigods about selfless service for higher purpose. In only human life we can do that, correct? And if you are not selfless, then even trees also will pity you. Why? Because we know that how trees are selfless, correct, isn't it? Because they are giving everything for others. They are giving fruits, they are giving flowers, they are giving shade. They are standing in heat, cold, rain, whatever situation is there, environmental conditions are there. They are standing there and they are serving others. So in human life, if we don't perform any selfless service, then it is of no use. That's what Dadichi Rishi says, and then he agrees to give his life for them, and then we know that they make that Vajra and Vritrasura is killed. So the thing is that once we understand the philosophy and once we uh, try to practically apply it, we become humble, and that service attitude develops in us. And we can have so many examples. Like Srila Prabhupada also, at the age of 70, he was living in Vrindavan, but he left that and he went to America, and he gave Vrindavan to all the people in the world, all over the world. He developed that Vrindavan consciousness amongst his devotees, right? So that's why we should study these scriptures like Srimad Bhagwatam, Bhagavad Gita, and we should try to preach this Krishna consciousness to all. And also in the second verse, we see that again the same concept Narad Muni is saying, that this body belongs to whom, right? He is saying that this body belongs to whom? Because mother and father, they gave us birth. Does it belong to them? And if it belongs to them, then why it happens that they leave us, or we leave them? Why this happens? If the body belongs to them, then it should always remain with them, isn't it? But it is not like that. And when we get married, then the wife says that no, my husband belongs to me. Or when the children, when the children are born, they say that no, this is my father. So again, previously it belonged to parents. Now it is between wife and children also. And now the parents, they are little detached. But now when we start working, the employer says that you are my employee, correct? And then he takes control over that body, correct? And he he claims the right on that body. So exactly this body belongs to whom, correct? Like suppose some people are fighting over a piece of land, then the one who shows the proof, one who has the paper of the land, then he becomes the proprietor, or he becomes the proprietor of that land. But here all are claiming that this is my husband, this is my son, this is my father. So whom exactly the body belongs to. And also we see that when the body when it is burned ultimately, um, it turned to ashes, correct? So it again goes to Mother Earth. So from Mother Earth only the body comes, and again it goes back to Mother Earth only. But we have to understand that this Mother Earth also, she belongs to the Supreme Lord Krishna, correct? So ultimately, this body also belongs to Lord Krishna only. And like we have that example that a company gives the employee a car. Okay, company provides the car, that is a company car. And if the employee takes his family for vacation with that car, that is unethical, isn't it? It is not allowed, because company is giving that car for to use for company purposes, isn't it? So similarly, our body is a company car, and the soul is the employee of the Supreme Lord. Okay, so we have to use this company car for company purposes only, correct? And anything else is not at all accepted. We cannot use it for any other purposes. So this body has to be engaged in the service of the Lord. That is the only purpose of this body. So just to summarize, here we feel that Narad Muni is chastising Nalakuber and Manigriv, but this is not this is only out of his concern, out of his compassion, and out of his love for them, right? Like we saw that example, that parents never, they leave their children like that, because they think always they are concerned about them, they always care for them. That's why uh, uh, you know they tell them good things, isn't it? So similarly here, Narad Muni is also doing the same thing, and he is speaking that heavy philosophy, but in the back of his mind, he has that desire to detoxify this intoxicated persons, correct? Because they are so much intoxicated that they did not recognize the presence of Narad Muni also, isn't it? So intoxicated they are. So he want to detoxify their intoxicated minds, and he want to give them higher reward, correct? He want them to go back to Godhead, go back to Krishna. And we see that because of so much wealth, because of so much riches, they were intoxicated. So we have to work hard, correct? Because we see that they were standing in Krishna's courtyard for 100 celestial years. Okay, so in heavenly planets, our 6 months is 1 day there. Okay, so such 100 years they were standing in the courtyard of Krishna, and we can imagine how long that time is. And in that much period, these two trees, they were not disturbed by environmental changes like rain, wind, and they also could not disturb them. They could not uproot them. And we can imagine how deep the roots must have been, correct? So these two trees represent the mode of passion and ignorance. It is said that ignorance cannot be touched by the power of time. Okay, so these two trees, they represent these mode of passion and ignorance. So passion is desire to enjoy, and it is so deeply rooted in our heart that it is practically difficult to uproot by any means. unless a guru does intervention in that. Correct? Unless an intervention of a pure devotee, he comes into our lives and he gives us Krishna. Otherwise, these attachments are so powerful, because Maya is a very powerful agent, isn't it? And we don't know what she can, how she can kick us, and how she can change the things. No, totally she can devastate us. So that's why we have to really try hard to come out of this, come out of the clutches of Maya. And we have to intensify our bhakti, we have to intensify our devotional service, so that we can cut off the deep roots, correct, within our heart. And we have to do such hard work so that we can so that we can grab Krishna's attention towards us. When Krishna sees that we are struggling for chanting, we are trying to hear, we are trying to be awake in lectures. So when he sees those efforts, naturally he sees towards us, and by his causeless mercy only we can go back to him through the medium of Guru, right? So that's why we have to put our efforts 100%. Then only we can go back to him. So that is the so today we just saw about the basic concept that we are not this body, but we are the soul. And Narad Muni is giving this knowledge to Nalakuber and Manigriv, so that they can attain their higher destination. Okay. So thank you so much for patiently hearing. And if you have any comments, or if you want to share something, otherwise we have to do Damodarashtakam.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Thank you very much for wonderful session. It was feast for our ears. Thank you, Mataji. If you allow me, we can ask Kamalamukhi Madhavi Mataji to share her altar darshan for us. And I can request all the devotees to be ready with ghee lamp, I suppose. So we can do. Haribol. Wonderful, Mataji. Is on like spiritual world.
Wow. Haribol.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, you can very well start, Mataji. Is it okay? Sachisundi Mataji, we can go ahead with the Aarti?
Yes.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, you can go ahead.
दामोदर भगवान की जय। नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं यशोदाभियोलुखलाधवमानं परमृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्य रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्र युग्मं मृजन्तं कराम्भोजयुग्मेन सातङ्कनेत्रं मोश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्ककण्ठा स्थितग्रैव दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इति दृष्ट्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तमाख्यापयन्तम् तदीयसिताग्नेषु भक्तजितत्वं पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षां वदिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेशादपीह इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्या विरस्तां किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् आत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुन्तलैः स्निग्ध रक्तैश्च गोप्या मोश्चुम्बितं बिम्बारक्ताधरं मे मनस्या विरास्तं मालं लक्षलाभ्ये नमो देवदामोदर अनन्त विष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्याति दीनं बतानु गृहाणेश मामार्य मे दक्षदृश्य कुबेरात्मजौ वध मृत्यैव त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्राहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्ते सुधाम्ने स्फुरादीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायात विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयाय प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयाय प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपम् लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदाभियोलुकालाघवमानम् परमृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या यशोदाभियोलुकालाघवमानम् परमृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय दामोदर 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 जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल दामोदर भगवान की जय, कार्तिक मास की जय, दामोदराष्टकम की जय, सत्यव्रत मुनि की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल।
Hari Bol,
Hare
Hari Bol.
Krishna. Thank you so much,
Yay,
Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Beautiful darshan, melodious ashtakam, isn't it, Sachisundi Mataji?
Yes, very beautiful darshan. And really, Mataji sang so nicely.
She sang so nicely that everybody said, "Oh, we want her, we want her." So I told her, I had to tell others, sorry, So she's fixed now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the seva, Mataji. Hare
Hari,
Krishna.
Hari, Hari, Hari. The seva comes running, because Krishna directly picks up, Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. All your blessing, Guru Maharaj blessing, and all Vaishnavas blessing.
So, dear devotees, the speaker is still with us. If you have any doubt, any questions, you all can ask. We can take 1 or 2 minutes. And also, of course, with hard-hearted, I have to say this because I don't like this. But since next week, that is Monday to Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Diwali time, festival time. So the speakers also will be busy with their family because maximum of them are females. So I beg of you all that we will be taking a break, and next week there'll be no session. So tomorrow itself, in advance, we will be wishing all of you Diwali wishes. Of course, 24/7 I'm available. So you can ask me questions, you can ask me any doubt. And if you even want that I must come and on the Zoom and do a Damodar Aarti, I am okay. But ICF seniors will only allow if there are at least 10 to 15. So I see, there were 12 to 13 of them who have left, 2-3 of them. So if there are, then yes, we can do a Damodarashtakam. Otherwise, it will be hard because, even because this is the time when there'll be, the, as per Muhurtam, Diwali Puja, Deep Dani will be happening every house. Guests will be there. So a special occasion is there. I hope everybody will excuse us for this.
Yes.
Sachi Mataji, please support.
Yes, Mataji. Everybody will support, everybody will agree with this because they will also have guests and all at their houses. And
Yes.
some of them might be traveling to dhams. That is also
Yes. And
Mataji,
maximum are females,
right? Kartik Maas is there, so people will be traveling.
Hare Krishna, Mataji going to Vrindavan. Thank you for the holidays, Mataji. Leaving on Monday.
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Mataji, then you have to send me by courier prasadam.
Hare Bol. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, don't worry. I'll give you India address from where it will come to me.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Hare Bol.